Alright, making a run for it. Get this damn boat up to Leesburg. The freaking hurricane, another hurricane's coming this way, man. I don't know what else to do at this point. Ride it out, leave, I don't know. I'm still not ready to leave. Need a couple more days. I might be able to get out of here before it comes, but what's the difference? Ride it out here, ride it out there. I don't know. Well, I made it through all the rain the whole way. I gotta squeeze this puppy in right here. Is it gonna fit? I don't know. Will she fit right in? Right in.
We head up into Flagler, Volusia County. Your timing is more towards midday Thursday for the worst weather.
All right, so she's saying 90 plus wind gusts.
Watching that surge very
Here's what I'm trying to say.
Areas of Sumter.
All right, this is windy.com, and I've been using this every year for the past 8 years or however long I've been in this thing. It's always different what their forecast is compared to what the TV says. So every year I go by this forecast on windy.com. Now it shows you all the models, you know, all the best models. There's like 5, 6 of the best models. So you come up here, you go to Orlando. Here's Thursday when the storm's coming through. This model, Icon, miles per hour. You're looking at 60 mile per hour gusts about 5 a.m. Then down in the 40s to the 30s and lower. This model, the GFS, the American model, showing 60 gusts. No 80s, no 90s, no 100s. This model, the European model, which is one of the better models, 53 mile an hour gusts, 54, 50 during Thursday AM. So pretty much all of the top models are pretty close. Let's just say between 50 and 70 mile an hour. They're all in the same category here, you know. Nowhere on here are they predicting 80, 90 plus wind gusts. So every year I go by this, whether I'm going to, you know, drive out of here in the van and leave this thing sitting here somewhere, or stay and ride it out. Now 50, 60, even, you know, been through 70 mile an hour wind gusts in this thing, and it's you know, not a huge deal. I mean, you can feel it, it'll rock. But 50, 60 is comfortable. So I'm like, why are the TV news people keep saying this when none of this, you know, matches up? Now, hurricane track. Okay, today, this is the National Hurricane Center. It's down to a 4, and at this point the eye is gone. They're still calling it a 4 at 1400 hours, which is around 2 o'clock, wind speeds of 150. Okay, then this model over here, UKM, excuse me, is another European model, I think, has got it downgraded to a 2, category 2 at 2 o'clock. Then the other European model that's pretty good, same thing, category 2 at 2 o'clock. Both the European models have it shifting up a little bit, where the American model has it just kind of gliding straight in towards Tampa. So who do you go by? What do you do? The TV telling you 100 mile an hour wind gusts, or this telling you, you know, 50, 60, possible 70 wind gusts? So every year I do this, I go by this. And this is what tells me you can, you know, ride it out. If it's, you know, up there in the 80s, I'm not going to try to ride that out. So it just gets so freaking confusing, you know, what the TV news is saying, what this is saying, but I've been using this every year since I've had this RV. And it's always been good. You know, I didn't have to leave. I would probably go nuts if I have to leave, worrying about what's going to happen. So I'm going to hold out till 2 o'clock. We're going to see where this thing takes us. And if it's going to stay this category 4 crap, then I'm going to get the hell out of here. So it's just a total pain in the butt as to, you know, what do you do? You know, follow this or follow what the news people say? Driving me freaking crazy. So this thing, it's, if you look at it, it's just dissipating. It can't even get out of the, you know, past the state line. It's just, you see the yellow just turns to green. It's just dissipating, slowly going away. But they're still insisting on 100-mile-an-hour freaking winds. It's 20 after 1, Wednesday. I just did a big cleanup outside. I don't know what happened to Corey. He's been gone all day. My sister's kind of waiting for me. I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming or not. Make a run for it. Stay. I don't know. Just going to play it by ear. You know, we've got plenty of time. It's only 20 after 1. So, I mean, it's not even hitting the coast yet. So, plenty of time. All right, so I'm doing a little bit of homework here. And you see how this is moving northwest. And then it's going to cut over. Well, that's the indication of the European model. If you go over here, this is local radar, and then national radar. You see where from here it went up, and then it's going to cross over. Instead of that one line. So that's my guess. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to hunker down. Corey will be back shortly, and we're going to pack them in like sardines. Well, I made it over here, soaking wet, raining like a cowpea on a flat rock. Corey parks there, I could barely get in, and then he comes out screaming, I ran over the internet. It says AT&T on it, so I don't think it's internet, unless he's got phone internet, I don't know.
That's lifting up towards the north-northwest.
All right, I'm in.
Again, the land-water interaction
Internet
many times
connected,
actually
TV
increase
connected,
the twisting and the turning
packed
with
in
a lot
like
of these cells,
sardines.
especially in those outer bands, and that's what we're monitoring right now. There's even a little bit of shear on the western side of that storm, in and around the Titusville
Cold,
area.
and the rain, and the wind, and the ding, and the hang, and the hung, and the thing, and the fling, and the ding,
and watching there.
Well, there it is. The power just blew out, and I saw a big glowing, looked like a transformer blew, but it's back on. Damn, that's what happened the other time. Off and on, off and on, off and on. As soon as you turn the computer on, you know, it would shut back down again.
It's after Milton has made.
All right, so we got a little ways to go.
Bring you guys back in on that.
This thing made landfall a little earlier than they expected. They're finally
updated rainfall totals, and there are many
talking real numbers and wind gusts
already, and we're
which is what I've been talking about the whole freaking time. Thank you, windy.com.
Easily.
So it's 20 after 10. You see the hand up there moving around. Well, I'm right here. And you see right here, we're almost out of the rain already. I'm like, what the heck, man? This thing is just... Look at this. but it's kind of going, you know, northeast. So we're probably going to get slapped with some of this stuff. But I mean, it's just incredible what this thing. We're almost out of the rain. We're in the drizzle area right now, and this is all clear down here. And you can see right here is what's left of the circulation, and it's moving that way. It's moving that way, baby. Now, if you just look at the, this is national radar. If you just look at the Klystron 13 local, boom, that's it. That's it. Look at. All right, so it's like 12:30, and this thing's slowly but surely, don't call me Shirley, crossing Florida, man. It's howling out there. I don't know if you can hear it, but I mean, for me, stacked up like this, the way we are, it's no different than one of our summer afternoon storms, you know, as far as moving this RV around a little bit, just a little bump here and there. So it's been good. I'm glad I stayed. Still got, you know, hours to get through. But I mean, you look at the storm direction, you know, here you got this arrow pointing that way, this arrow pointing that way, and it's all over the place. All over the place.
It is good to hear that, you know, without that storm surge hitting Tampa directly, you know, folks there are able to do a little bit more after Helene, which brought in so much water.
Yeah, just Davis Island and Treasure Island there. Some of those locations really were hurt bad after Hurricane Helene. So,
well, we made it.
Open that we've seen this morning. All those
It was
yesterday. So people just waking up this morning,
like
assessing the damage so far.
the
No
longest
reported in Tampa Bay. We hope
summer
to make our way to St. Pete
storm
very soon to give you a look at the damage there.
that you can think of. You know, we get these summer storms that roll through in the afternoon. They're pretty brutal.
Here for just a second. We are interested
And that's about what I can compare it to.
We want to let you get on your
But thank God we packed in here like sardines.
Restaurants are shut
Nothing,
down.
you know,
First of all, have you seen any
just a
people
little
out and about?
rock and rolling every
They're
once in a
supposed to
while.
be, off the streets right
So I'm
now.
glad I stayed. I'd have been a nervous wreck wondering what the hell happened, you know. And I don't see anything real, you know, it's hard to see, but I don't see anything out there like the tree down or anything. That's always been my biggest fear, that trees coming down. So we'll go check everything out in a little while. Corey just came out, take a look around, see what's going on.
There's like maybe 11 trees.
Really?
Yeah. See?
Birds, chili. Oh wow.
There's
Look at the mess in there. Holy mackerel.
yeah, you would have not been happy that night. Then there's a tree over there, and then there's a shed over there too. That rolled over.
Yeah, I bet my shed up there didn't survive.
The loquat tree didn't make it.
Oh wow. Did you hear that big piece of metal last night?
No.
Back there,
Oh, I heard
a giant sheet of metal.
I heard something.
Look at the poor nanner trees.
They're all bent over. I could save a couple.
What happened to that big piece of metal? I kept hearing something. I'm like, where in the hell did that thing come from?
The shed.
It was laying right there.
Yeah, the whole shed is gone. There was a shed right there.
Right there?
Yeah, it was a gray shed.
I thought they took it with them.
No, it was there yesterday.
That's what it was. Wonder how high the lake is. Oh wow. Tracy's shed is gone. Yeah, let's go walk over there and see. Wow. The shed took a huge beating. man, it's deep. Yeah, water's up. Wow, man, this thing took a beating. Holy mackerel. And the dock survived. Wow. Man, he left, the guy that owns that, what do you call them things? Something craft. He left that thing sitting here. Craig Cat, they're called. Wow, look how it's all just smashed up. Wow. Wow, look at those just chunks taken out of it. That is crazy looking. Wonder what caused that. Wow. Man, that's tornadic right there. It just twisted that thing. Wow. That is tornadic activity. Look at that big chunk. That's crazy. That's tornadic. Go look at that thing, man. Look at the big chunks taken out of it and stuff. You can see it's all twisted and everything.
Think a tornado hit it?
Yeah, that's what tore up his shed too. Probably went pow, pow. The shed is all over the place. The dock is underwater. And freaking Scott left that stupid Craig Cat down there. Those things aren't cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Thinned out pretty good though. You look up. It's thinned out.
Wow, I can't believe my shed made it through.
Is this tree leaning?
It always leaned. That's why I always say if that thing falls, it's going to go that way. You know, one of these limbs could still any minute just go.
Yeah.
Because they're all rotten in there where they broke them off. Look at my squirrel feeder board is gone.
Oh, wow.
What a mess. Another mess to deal with. Well, the sun was just peeking through. Little sun shower. Yeah, a little sun shower. Come on, son. We need you.
Oh yeah, baby.